alleviate that sort of frustration that we deal with when we have so many listeners, but yet nobody wants to write in because you're too fucking special?
There was a lady who posted in the past few days, I'm not sure exactly when, but that she's having that problem, and she's got 20,000. And she's got, like, in the thousands every night.
And still nobody in.
No.
Fuck. People suck.
What I do need from you people, if you don't feel like writing in, tell your friends and family throughout Canada that you listen to us and have them listen to us, because I want to see us being heard in all 10 provinces and 3 territories at some point. I would like an episode to be heard everywhere, by at least in every province and territory. I think that would just be really cool to get that screenshot when it happens. So
yeah, that'd be fucking awesome.
Everybody who listens to us, and you have a family member that lives out of province, get in touch with them and have them give us a listen. That would be really neat. I want to see how many cities across Canada we can show up in.
Yeah, that'd be really fucking dope if we could light up all up there. That'd be pretty cool.
It would, and the way the map is designed, it'll just look really neat. So I want to try it.
Yeah.
It's actually not my idea. I can't take credit for it. I wish I could. But there's a fellow podcaster who's attempting to do it in states and try to be in all 50 states. And I asked if it was okay if I tried the same thing in Canada, and he said, of course. So
that's cool.
I wish I could take credit for the idea because it's such a simple and fun, neat idea. But I can't. But I'm having fun with it anyway. I think it's a neat plan. Goes hand in hand with our other really neat idea, the one we did come up with, and that's the hashtag easiest thing in the world. Simple thing to do, actually the easiest thing in the world. And all we're asking is that for at least a brief period, you go out, do things as you normally would every day, but just try to be nice to everybody you encounter. And just see what happens. And if something good happens or something bad happens, send me an email. The easiest thing in the world at gmail.com. And just let me know. I just want to hear about it. You don't have to do anything special. Just if something happened to you because you were nice, I'd like to know it. Because it still works on the most surprising people. I had a guy today, I had an experience with a big scary guy who fully agreed with the whole concept. He did not seem like the type who would.
Never judge a book by its cover.
Oh, that's one thing that I'm notorious for, because I'm always right. And no, I have been proven wrong in the most pleasant ways, especially in the last year. Dealing with the people I've had the pleasure of dealing with.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
I've been wrong. You know what? The most shocking thing that I reveal in the episode that's going on is that I've been proven wrong more by the people I thought I could trust than by the ones I thought I couldn't. The other way around. You know what I mean? The ones I thought were my friends were the ones who turned out to screw me over the most. And the scariest, biggest, meanest motherfuckers were the nicest, kindest, most helpful people out there in the last year. So that just goes to show you where people are at in the world.
Yeah, you think you can. You always think you can trust certain people, but then people are always going to end up burning you somewhere.
Yeah.
You just gotta learn to just move on from it and not dwell on this shit, because it's not dwelling on. It's not gonna get you anywhere.
It's definitely one of those situations where I hate to be cliche about it, but you learn who your real friends are.
Yep.
If you really want to know, go pretend to do what I did. Pretend to be homeless. See what your friends think of you.
Yeah. See how long it takes them to fucking drop you.
Yeah. I tell you, it's not that long. Anyway, that's for another show, and I'm not going to dominate ours with it. Now, we started off by talking about the situation in Ottawa, And this climate tax, the carbon tax that everyone hates, and how I always look at every scenario is how am I going to fix this when I'm given the opportunity. That's how I look at everything now. It's
that makes sense.
When it comes my turn, what am I going to do to fix it? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I just did. So before I carry on, you're welcome.
Thank you.
We put a 5-cent tax on plastic grocery bags. Pretty much universally, that goes on now. That 5-cent tax generates a lot of money, and it also really encourages people to use the recycled bag, and it does do what it proposed to do in the beginning.
Yes.
Well, I had a look at some numbers while we weren't on the air. I swear to God, I did actually do this.
Okay.
Now, Starbucks sells 4 billion drinks annually in the U.S. alone. 4 billion drinks. That's 4 billion in theory. Now, if we were to put a 5-cent tax on single-use paper cups and plastic cups, just in the U.S., you're looking at an annual revenue of about $200 million. And that's just Starbucks, and that's just domestic sales. That's not including all the other coffee chains and all the ones around the world. If we did that number, it would look more like $1 billion and a half dollars annually. That free money that could go directly to environmental initiatives or reforestation. You got an extra $1.5 billion to kick in. It goes directly. Now that's whether you utilize the carbon tax money or not, which they never do. It goes into a slush fund anyway. This would be $1.5 billion free that could go strictly to saving the environment, and that's going to take a huge job creation program. So you're eliminating a giant part of unemployment in doing this too. People go all up in arms. I don't want to pay that tax. It's another tax. Well, no, it's not. If you don't like it, go get yourself a fucking reusable mug, and you don't have to pay.
Which, for the record, if you buy something, if you walk in to a fucking brick right now and donate money to the local children's hospitals, which for Sick Kids Hospital, and we have all the bricks have one for the area that they're doing it with. If you donate something, you get a free reusable bag.
Yeah, and if you don't want to pay the 5 cents, get yourself a reusable cup and a reusable spoon, and you don't have to pay. It's not a tax. It's a luxury tax, not a income tax. It only your paycheck if you want it to. So people can't bitch about taxes. There's an extra $1.5 billion every year for the environment, which pretty much solves the problem. Leonardo DiCaprio, I expect a phone call and a thank you soon. There you go. I just saved the world. You're welcome.
There it is. Problem solved. What year that was?
Ericandgord. 2019.
Simple.
Gord, these are the kind of things we come up with. Especially when I have a home and I can focus. That's what I focused on. And I thought those are all real numbers. Those aren't Eric numbers. That's all legit. That you can fucking calculate that shit.
Calculate that.
You can. I worked hard on it. I was like a fucking accountant. But that's cool. $1.5 billion. Just like that, just out of my ass. Here's $1.5 billion. That's what I do. Trudeau spends it. I fucking just pull it out of.
And it's a fucking funny thing, man, because it doesn't take, it doesn't take a huge amount of fucking effort to figure some of these little things out. That how do you make this money? How do you generate this revenue? There's very, very simple ways of doing it.
There is.
And you make it a person's choice, like you said. You make it a person's choice. You have the options. You not want to do that? Okay, well then, if you don't want to pay for it, then fucking don't.
Yeah.
Simple.
Or you don't have to buy the coffee. You can do that too. Coffee. There's a whole
Yeah.
bunch of ways to not pay it. But if you want to participate in your regular coffee program, you get yourself a reusable mug or you pay 5 cents. Speaking of which, God love them, A&W, my favorite thing in the world. Nothing beats A&W. Nothing will ever beat A&W. In the fast food thing, I've always said that if they ever allow polygamy, I will marry a woman and a bucket of chubby chicken. I stopped in for a teen burger the day before yesterday, and I noticed they have switched to a paper straw. They don't have straws anymore. It's a paper straw.
That's true.
100% recyclable little piece of paper. It's a fantastic little thing. I was skeptical at first, obviously, but it's great. It was great. Very cool that they do. They're always the best at everything, and that is another thing too. They actually give a crap about the world, and I thought that was really cool.
See, now I have to ask because since going to A&W when they flipped them over, I've actually noticed a change in the flavor of the root beer since then.
Oh, see, I don't drink the root beer.
Oh, well, why do you go to A&W for the root beer? Everything else is just soda.
No, I don't like brown pop. That's my one freaky thing. I don't drink brown pop.
Oh, fuck, I love root beer.
Coke, Pepsi, root beer, they can all go to hell. If it's brown, I don't want it.
Oh, I fucking love root beer.
I will.
My favorite.
I will go.
By the way, root beer, of all the fucking sodas, root beer is the one that rots your teeth the least.
No.
I kid you not. I can tell you where I learned it.
Tell me where you learned it, Gord.
Fucking shout out, Sean Cobus.
Oh, Cobus.
Cobus. For those that don't know, this is a 20-something-year-old guy who acts like he's a 100-year-old grumpy old fart man. Dresses and looks like an old man, but he's a fucking young dude. I love working with him. Cobus, if you ever listen to this, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Is Cobus a naturalist?
No.
Okay.
Cobus doesn't give a fuck about anything.
No, never mind. Love Sean Cobus.
Okay. No.
You should try to get him on as a guest. That would be fucking incredible.
That would be back, actually. Yeah, I'll reach out to him. That'd be fucking hilarious. When he was in high school, he did, his father was a dentist. So his father actually came home with a bunch of human teeth. And Sean put a bunch of these fucking teeth into cups of different types of pop for lengths of time to see which one rotted out the teeth first. And fucking root beer held out the longest.
Now, were these all the same teeth, or did he test the same tooth in all the pops, or was it a different tooth in a different... Maybe it was the constitution of the tooth that made the difference.
I mean, I'm sure that's possible. I don't think anybody looked that deep at the time, but he's just noticed that it was that much of a drastic difference between what went on in the root beer and what went on in all the rest of them, that it was... Coke was hands down the worst. Coke Classic was the worst of all of it. And, yeah, root beer. Save the tooth. Nothing happened to the tooth in that one.
I want to redo the test. Because you would have to test that same tooth, not 3 different teeth in 3 different drinks. Unless they were all the same tooth from the same mouth, I guess, might work then.
Yeah, I don't know. It's funny because that part of it never crossed my mind. Usually it does, but that did not even cross my mind.
Oh, well, you know what? I would accept it as fully credible as well.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as he told me, I'm like, well, shit, that just makes sense. I'm into that. That's cool.
And I'm not questioning Cobus' facts on this. I would like to redo it. Not that I don't think he's correct. I actually probably would say he is, but I want to test it myself because it sounds like fun.
So anybody out there listening, if you have a tooth, donate it to the show. Send it into us, and we will we'll do an experiment. We'll find out.
That's a good idea. Yeah, donate it. And if your kids are losing their teeth, tell them they're going to A&W, not the Tooth Fairy. I don't know.
If you send us a child's tooth, that wasn't violently ripped from the kid's fucking knife against their will, I will send you a fucking dollar.